Hi, everybody. I've been away from St. Ambrose for a couple of weeks between vacation and sitting home with COVID. It's good to be back in the office. Perhaps some of you have also been traveling or enjoying time in the mountains this summer as well. Things haven't stopped moving forward at St. Ambrose, though, especially with our parish green team efforts. And I'd like to catch everybody up on the progress that we've made this really important area of our revitalization. Our green team, coordinated by Chris Burtness, had its first meeting just this past April. This group aims to lead and inspire us to make changes as a parish, as individuals, and as part of our wider community to create a just and sustainable future for all of God's creatures. We started off this spring with an informative and fun creation care fair and garden blessing. We learned about bees and worms and composting, all kinds of interesting information. We sold native seeds for spring planting that benefit our Colorado indigenous communities. And we've been including an eco tip in the buzz these last few months. This spring, we joined the national group Interfaith Power and Light, or IPL for short. IPL is a good resource for us. It connects us with other religious organizations who care about creation. Through IPL, for example, we were able to watch and discuss 3 inspiring short films about some of the progress that's being made to heal our climate. If you'd like to watch these films on DVD and haven't had a chance yet, they're still available to check out in our library. We also set up a creation care bookshelf in the church narthex or entry hall. There are a number of great print resources there for anyone to check out. So take a look. This summer, Chris and Walter Latimer have spent countless hours helping us prepare and submit a grant through the Department of Energy's Renew America's Nonprofits program. As members of Interfaith Power and Light, we were able to apply through them as one of their subrecipients. If we're awarded this grant, we could receive as much as $200,000 toward improvements to our HVAC systems, including new heat pumps to replace our aging, inefficient furnaces. It will be a few months before we hear something, but we'll shout it from the rooftops when we find out. Walter and Green Team members also have put together an Xcel energy audit for our buildings to find out how much energy we use and where we can improve. As a result of this audit, we got LED bulb upgrades for all of our many fluorescent overhead lights. 90% of those bulb replacements and labor were free to us, to the tune of some $15,000 in savings. These bulbs will save energy and money for years to come. We also got free new programmable thermostats from Xcel. These can be programmed from a computer or cell phone to adjust to the exact times that the buildings are in use, saving lots of energy and money. Our green team is also making connections in the local community. Chris and Walter have had some good conversations with green team members at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Fort Collins. We learned from them that we've been serving as what's called a resilience hub for our neighbors ever since the Marshall Fire. A resilience hub is a central location where community residents can be supported and resources can be distributed to improve the quality of life after climate disruptions, like the Marshall Fire. As a matter of fact, Boulder County is going to host a large tree giveaway for fire-affected residents at St. Ambrose just next month. So we are still a resilience hub and can do even more with that now that we know what it's called. Betsy Sheffield and Chris have begun a connection with another local organization called Cool Boulder. You may have heard of them. They'll be participating in monthly networking meetings with the other members of Cool Boulder so that we'll be able to learn what others are doing in our area and how we can best partner with them on climate related improvements and issues. We're focusing on the spiritual side of creation care as well. We just had a sacred saunter at Walden Ponds that was attended by people from several churches, from members of Indigenous allies, and others. We focused on taking time to be prayerfully in nature rather than merely to use it or to appropriate it for our human needs. And we're getting ready to celebrate the season of creation again in a few weeks in September, focusing our readings and prayers and reflections in our 10 a.m. service on the natural world, just like we did last year. Even our annual stewardship campaign this year is going to be centered around the Episcopal Church's Climate Care Pledge. So stay tuned. Last but not least, just to let you know, the Green Team is now working on a farm tour for Saturday, September 23rd, so that we can learn more about sustainable food and agriculture here in our own area. I'm very excited by all that's happening here at St. Ambrose to work as a Christian community in the face of climate change, putting our values of healing and hospitality into practice. Please join in this important parish work. Share your ideas. Join the Green Team. Let's make a difference as individuals and as a parish.